monsters!
Hello interwebs and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2. My name's SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, we got to do a little cross-examination with Lang and with John. And we kind of figured out a bit why John was out there. He said he was just embarrassed about showing the fact that he was rehearsing. And that didn't really help. And Courtney can't tell us why she was talking to the president, which I think would probably help her case, but because of circumstances, she can't say. So now we have to wait. And Lang is accusing both John and Courtney of killing President Juan. So now he's about to tell us the theory. Or no, he just told us the theory, and we're about to cross-examine his theory. Words are hard.
I mean, yeah, that's not very good coming out of any voice actor, but, you know, it happens. Actually, no, you know what? Just because somebody can be a voice actor doesn't mean they can speak absolutely correctly or fluently all the time.
I'm not good at speaking, like, improv on-the-fly stuff. I'm working on it, but I prefer having a script in front of me and reading it that way.
Exactly.
Instead of just trying to figure out what do I say.
Like, and I feel I'm the same. I need the script or whatever in front of me, and I had to be in a more professional setting so I can be straight up good at what I'm doing. This is more laid back, and we're joking around, and we talk fast, and yeah. So,
yeah.
On to the game.
All right, mother and son testimony theory. That. Alright, so he said when the president was pushed out the roof, John was waiting at the film lot. If John was an accomplice, the problem with the locks would be resolved. The two of them hid the president's body inside that one. That was a weird sentence. Two of them hid the president's body inside that monster costume over there. I feel like that should have been all one sentence. But,
yeah.
Okay, let me see. We didn't look at the evidence. For this.
We never do. Who knows if we ever will.
Wait a minute. Take it. Yes. Okay, I'm just looking at some of the evidence. 2 nights ago, the president. Okay, that's gonna be important later. Why do we still have all the evidence? It's not important. Okay. So I feel like we may have to just press for now. So, let's just press on the first statement. We'll just go through the line.
Okay.
Hold
it! Agent Lang, don't tell me you're saying John was an accomplice.
John still looks like a grade school kid. He's even got a kitty backpack to boot. How could he be an accomplice? There's just no way. Like I said, John's already in middle school, and that backpack is part of his costume.
Lang Z says, no matter how young the cub, never pity an ungrateful pup. He may be a little brat, but a villain deserves no mercy.
So Mr. Lang Z didn't make any allowances for age.
Mr. Prosecutor, you're not just defending him because he's a pup, are you? Of course, that was never my intention. I shall present suitable evidence in due course. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. My logic's just getting started.
Is it? So I feel like we do have to press evidence, just not right now. Okay, press on this one. If John was an accomplice, press.
How would that resolve the problem? I figured you'd ask that, Mr. Prosecutor. But you know, it's actually quite simple. Listen up. First, that woman pushes the president off the roof.
She pushes him off.
Then, that brat, who knew the combination for the lock, unlocks the film lot.
I see. The combination unlocks the brat!
Okay, it's the opposite. That's all it takes. With this, the problem of the lock is solved. Your theory that she couldn't get in here because she didn't know the combination no longer flies. Regarding the lock, that certainly is a plausible explanation. Agent Lang, thank you for your clear explanation. Please, continue with what you were saying before. If you're gonna give up, you better do it now.
Okay, I feel like that was important about the lock. So I'm gonna go back to that chain. The combination lock on the front entrance stayed locked. The rear entrance was forced open last night. Okay, then that contradicts what he just said, because if Homeboy knew... So, I don't know why I keep calling him Homeboy. If John knows the combination lock already, whatever, then why did he have to... Why does it seem like it had to be forced open? He could have just unlocked it. So I wonder if I can present that information, that luck, on the second statement.
If he was an accomplice?
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot, I guess.
No! Dang it, that wasn't it.
No? Crap.
That statement contradicts this piece of evidence. Mr. Prosecutor, are you playing the games with me? The evidence says it all. I know.
It's weird. This is the part of the series, or just the entirety of the series where we think a certain way and it seems logical, and maybe it is, but either we're jumping the gun a little bit, or we don't have the right way of thinking, and you're honestly you have to play by the game's rules a little bit.
I know, and I hate that. Okay. So I just went all the way forward just to get a clue. Kay's like, Mr. Lang's logic does seem to make sense.
Oh, okay, there. Indeed. If those two were accomplices, the crime certainly would have been possible. So it would be useless to argue that point.
In that case, what should we do?
Firstly, we should have Agent Lang explain his reasoning in more detail. Let's draw out more information.
Okay, so we gotta press. Okay. The two of them then hit the president's body. Okay, press.
Supposing those two were accomplices, why would they have needed to leave the body hanging there for the entire day? Why don't you give it a rest? Why don't you give it a rest and take a good look at reality? Thanks to their trickery, our investigation has been confused up until now. Doesn't that about answer your question? Got it? Those two hid the body.
Inside that monster costume over there. Press.
In the video, we cannot see the inside of the costume. So can you really say for certain that the body was placed inside? Yeah, I'll give you that much. In that case, why don't we try examining it?
Oh!
The inside of that costume. There might be some traces left inside. Mr. Powers, may we examine the inside of the costume? Well, sure, go ahead. But it might be kind of stinky since I sweat a lot in there. That's disgusting.
Ugh.
Ew, what is that?
Ew.
This is incredibly dirty. Well, that's strange. We always make sure to clean it after using it so that the sweat doesn't damage the costume. Well, isn't it just proof that someone besides you used this costume? I say that dirt from the body probably got into the costume.
The president's body did fall on top of the monster's footprint. That must be where the dirt came from.
Are you satisfied now?
No?
There's dirt inside the costume. It must have gotten there when the body was hidden inside.
Hold on. He's got a yellow stain on his clothes. So, if he was hidden in there, wouldn't that yellow stain be in there?
So what do you think we should do?
I want to present, but I think I'm maybe jumping the gun again. So I don't know if we should press on this new statement, or, let's press on this new statement. I'm just going to go for it.
So, dirt got into the costume when the body was hidden inside. And then wouldn't that mean that the dirt was transferred from the body? Huh, wasn't that obvious? How else would you say it got there?
There's dirt stuck everywhere inside the costume. It looks particularly bad around the chest area.
Dirt around the chest? We cannot overlook this fact.
Mr. Lang's logic does. Oh, okay, shut up. So,
So I guess you were right.
okay, so I want to present that there then. Yes!
Good job. Dirt got onto the costume when the body was hidden inside it. Is that really the case? You have a problem with that? There's a fair amount of dirt inside the front of the costume.
Yeah, that is a lot of dirt.
However, I would like you to focus on the state the body is in. It's lying on the top of the dirt, and yet there's no dirt on front of his body. If the body really was inside the costume, then it's strange the front of the body isn't stained with more dirt.
Yes.
Ugh. Well then, how would you explain it? How did the dirt get inside a costume? From the video footage, it's very likely that someone was inside the costume. But just who could it have been?
Where have I seen this?
Oh, what's the matter, Kay?
I just feel like I remember seeing something that looked like this dirt somewhere before. But where was it? There were these bits of gray fragments mixed in with the dirt.
Gray fragments? There does seem to be something other than normal dirt mixed into this.
Something must have gotten stuck to it, and lots of it, I might add.
Something got stuck to it. This may merit a closer look. Where did we see dirt that looks like what's stuck on the inside of the costume?
Where did we see this stuff? Wait. Wasn't it the mechanic's glove? Oh! It's the mechanic's gloves!
Oh.
Oh, shoot! Take that!
This dirt has some gray bits mixed into it. Huh? And what of it? We found an item belonging to a certain man that was covered in the same type of dirt. That is to say, these gloves. Those dirt stains certainly look the same. But tell me, just what exactly is this gray substance? This gray substance is...
Oh crap, what was it? I think it's concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, concrete.
Because we were mixing up a flour and...
Oh yeah, that's right.
This gray substance must be fragments of concrete.
You mean the stuff that was scattered around the monster's footprints?
Exactly. Meanwhile, who do these gloves, which are stained with the same kind of dirt, belong to?
Blaise! Oh, I remember! We found it at Blaise's place.
Earlier today, we went to Blaise's garage. There, we discovered these dirt-stained gloves. Come to think of it, there were also hammers, shovels, and also other tools placed inside as well. Why would mechanics' gloves intended to be used on machines be covered in dirt? If he broke the concrete with the hammer and then dug into the soil with a shovel, then it's only natural for dirt like that to get on the gloves.
Then maybe...
Yes, the true nature of the monster's footprints has been made clear. It's possible that these footprints were dug up by Blaise the Best himself. It's possible? Huh. It's possible, you say? Well, please do enlighten me. Because I honestly have no clue. Why on earth would he do something like that?
I don't know if he's being sarcastic or if he was being genuine.
See, I was trying to look at his face. It seems to me like he's just being a little sarcastic, but... Why did he...
Wake up, Edgeworth!
Why did he make the monster footprints? Thinking about it, the answer must be...
He buried something. Or digging up something. Oh, no, he could be digging up something. Because I feel like, I don't think he killed Professor Professor.
The president?
I don't think he killed the president, but I feel like he was covering up something. That's why I thought he buried something, but then again, oh! Well, if there's dirt in there, then he probably... Okay, he's digging up something.
It's possible that he was digging something up. It probably went something like this. Last night at the spot, there was something that Blaise needed to dig up. For that reason, he broke the lock on the back door and sneaked into the film lot. Using the hammer and shovel, he set to work. Do we really have to watch this? I mean...
I know, we get it.
He placed the items he dug up into his bag, but before he could fill in the holes...
Ah, that's when John came to practice.
Exactly. Blaise panicked and had no choice but to hide himself in the Mozilla costume nearby. Now, that seems a little... I mean, I'm trying to think about this realistically. Say somebody's coming and it's kind of an open view. You panic, so you go in a costume that's hanging? I feel like that would take some time.
Yeah.
That, but I'm also getting Five Nights at Freddy's vibes from all this.
Yeah.
So,
interesting.
To think you would do so much from just a pair of dirt-stained gloves. However, all of this is merely a possibility. There's still no proof that he was the one who was hiding inside the costume. For all we know, he might have left the scene once he finished digging. On the contrary, such proof does exist and can be seen in the video. When this video was recorded, Blaise was definitely inside the film lot. What? Though I can't blame Agent Lang for not noticing. The difference between the current film lot and the one in John's video, along with the state of Blaise's garage, it's all too clear that Blaise is still here.
I see it! I know what it is!
What proves that Blaise was still at the film lot when this video was recorded?
John! No, I'm just kidding. This bag! This bag over here. See this bag? See this black bag right here? This bag.
What black bag? Are you pointing at it? Because I can't see.
It's over there by the Mozilla costume. This black and red bag. See it?
Oh, I was like, I don't see black. I see red.
Yeah, red and black.
Okay.
Black and red. Okay, present.
Come on, Edgeworth, stop doing that stupid... Okay.
Stop wiggling!
This bag placed near the costume. There was an identical one inside Blaise's garage. Huh! First, the dirt on the gloves, and now the bag. It seems there's a connection here.
Oh my god! Wow!
Whoa! And that's my proof. Blaise was inside the costume. Ergo, the president's body could not have been hidden inside it. Ayah! It seems I was able to refute Agent Lang's reasoning. I was gonna say seasoning. I'm like, that's not right. I think I'm a little hungry. Well, someone needs to go investigate Blaise's house right away, pal. We need to know what was inside that bag. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. Who said that? I swear to God, it's what? Lana, get the... Oh my god. Y'all, pop down and listen up. Y'all just been saying whatever works best for y'all.
And the nosy one returns.
That there's the footprints of the mighty Mozilla. They ain't just some random holes dug up by that old coot.
I believe the... That's a funny word. I believe the true nature of these footprints have already been proven quite logically.
Logic's smargic, I ain't buying. Say what you want, but I know what I saw, and I saw Mozilla.
Is she referring to the house she saw Mozilla out the window of the Grand Tower? Preposterous.
Upon our journalist souls, we ain't having none of it.
Wait, that statement is an insult to journalists everywhere.
That's right. There's more to them monsters than just those footprints. I remember hearing that Sonny over there was seen with that monster earlier. I reckon that gal over there said she witnessed it herself.
When these two are together, all meaningful talk grinds to a halt.
If we only knew just what the monster really was, I think those two would quiet down. Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do?
The monster's true identity? No, we don't have much choice. Let's see what we can do.
Why? Isn't there something y'all ain't telling us about the monster? Nicole, ask him! Ask him right now!
Please, settle down. Regarding the true identity of that monster, I already know what it is.
What do you say?
That's right. The video John recorded provided the hint that I needed.
What you talking about?
Miss Nichols saw Gordy when she went to check up on John's practice. At that time, she mistook something for Gordy. The monster can be seen in his photograph.
What? Ain't that just some plain old souvenir photo? Y'all don't really think you could pull wool over the eyes of a pro like me, do ya?
What did Miss Nichols really say that she mistook for Gordy?
What did she mistake for Gordy? I guess, is it the freaking costume?
No.
Hell. What could what could she see as a big gigantic eye in the window?
No.
Gordy.
Well, no. We're not talking about Lada seeing the eye. We're talking about Penny.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Okay.
Help a little bit?
Huh?
Does that help a little bit?
I think so. What did Miss Nichols really see that means she mistook for Gordon? I think it's the camera.
Yeah? I think...
Because, it looks monstrous. And it's got a long extension. Anyway, yes, the camera! Shut up.
Monsters, huh?
Shut up.
You used to make this too easy, Danny, I swear.
Do I?
Yeah, kinda.
You were supposed to answer that.
Oh. Sorry.
Read the text!
Okay, damn. Naturally, Gordy's true identity was... this monstrous camera crane.
What?
The video John recorded was shot from fairly high up. A shot from this position would be impossible without a camera crane.
But there ain't no way Miss Nichols would mistake a camera crane for Gordy.
I wonder about that, Miss Nichols.
Yes.
Earlier, you said the prescription for your glasses didn't match your eyesight anymore, correct?
Yes. Lately, it seems like my eyesight has suddenly gotten worse.
So, would you say that you weren't able to see Gordy very clearly in the dark?
That's right. Its silhouette was all I could make out. But remember what Miss Nichols said? And I quote, its skin was really scaly, almost like reptile. Camera cranes ain't got no flesh on them, let alone skin. It's just a bare steel frame.
That is
what?
Nothing. That is certainly true, at least in the case of this photo. However, last night it did have skin.
Y'all just doing whatever you can to get in the way of our big scoop, ain't you?
That was not my intention. But since I've come this far, it's time to put an end to your nonsense.
Oh my god, yes.
Gordy's skin is right before our very eyes.
Oh, I know.
This is the skin of Gordy that Miss Nichols saw.
It's this stuff over here on the blue containers. This tarp stuff.
Terp.
Tarp.
As Miss Nichols stated in her testimony earlier, it looked like it was going to rain last night. While it never actually rained, John still covered the camera crane with a rainproof sheet, which, to Miss Nichols, looked like a monster's skin.
What? You gotta be kidding me!
Isn't that right, John?
Man, you saw through it all. Not bad, old man.
Isn't he like... Never mind. Unfortunately, the Gordy that Miss Nichols saw was nothing more than an illusion.
Illusions, Michael. Illusions. If you can name that reference, you get some cool points from me. Sorry.
Oh.
Not again. Looks like my dream has shriveled up and died once again. Mantor! Seems like things have finally settled down. I really thought the boy was hiding something from me. Guess I had it all wrong.
Now that we've figured out the true form of the monster, everyone seems refreshed.
Now get out of here. Actually, there's 2 people here who are totally bummed out. Yeah.
How's your leg?
Hey!
The report's in, sir! We've got the president and the president's autopsy!
We got the...
What?
I thought you said we got the president's of the president's autopsy.
Oh, I may have said that. You know me.
Okay.
Good. Show it to me. I mean, okay, if you insist. And you're the one who made a joke, not me. I was going there, but I wasn't. Contusions and bone fractures found across the body, resulting from tremendous pressure. So, this was the cause of death. In other words, he was crushed to death.
Uh-oh.
I thought as much.
Well!
Ow! The yellow stain in his chest is currently under investigation. But it seems like gunpowder residue was found in the right hand.
Uh-oh. Sunflower residue? I didn't know the president was into gardening.
No, gunpowder residue. Who the fudge did you get sunflower residue?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Traces of it are left behind when a gun is fired. Since it has been found on his right hand, it's possible that the president fired a gun.
A gun, huh? But we didn't find any guns when we were investigating this area.
Unexplained gunpowder residue. I'll have to look over the autopsy report later. Now then, Agent Lang. It seems we have our answer. The president did not die. Damn it, phone, shut up! The president did not die from falling off the roof of the Grand Tower. Rather, he died from being crushed into Muzella's head. I can't deny it. Looks like your logic was right after all.
This means the suspicion surrounding Miss Courtney should be cleared up, right?
Yes. Not only the cause of death, but the time of death proves it, and it's her hidden. Let me just do all that over again. Yes, not only the cause of death, but the time of death proves her innocence as well. Judge Courtney met with the president 2 nights ago. However, according to the autopsy report, the time of death was around 11 p.m. last night. Muzella's head also fell last night. It matches up perfectly.
That's a relief. Oh, damn.
Nope.
Of course. What's he gonna say? Somebody photoshopped the videotape?
I mean,
So pissed.
You know how Lang is. He wants to make sure everything, goes his way.
Lang, hurry up. Oh, hurry up. I want to end this episode, Lang.
Isn't it a bit too early to be relieved? Agent Lang?
We gotta end the episode. Stop it.
The president died after being crushed by the Muzella's head. That, I will admit. But the problem is, who was responsible for all the falling head? Muzella's head fell last night, and And last night, the one who was the film lot was...
What are you saying? Surely you're not implying...
That's right. You killed him, didn't you? John Marsh!
Oh, here we go.
That pup is hiding something. He was at the scene where the body was discovered last night. He also saw the footprints. And despite that, he still claims to know absolutely nothing about the incident. Isn't that a bit too convenient? These footprint-shaped holes have not been proven to be related to the case. Just because he saw the holes doesn't necessarily mean that he's involved in the incident. You sure about that? Take a look at that pup's face. He looks pretty shaken up to me. It looks like he hit the mark. But John...
I think... Oh, good.
Oh, but John doesn't want to talk about it. So what were you gonna say? Or...
I think the reason why he's scared is because I think he witnessed the murder.
I mean, it's a possibility. Could give a reasoning as to why somebody would be scared.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. If he doesn't feel like talking, I have an idea of my own. Let's check the tape. Agent Leg, what's your intention? The police have a device that lets you analyze the video footage up close and personal.
Agent Lang, you would suspect John enough to go that far.
As long as John's lips are sealed, this may be the only way for us to get closer to the truth. Detective Gumshoe, if I'm not mistaken, you have that device with you, correct? Mr. Analysis is ready to go, sir! Now we're talking.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, would you please perform the video analysis for us?
She wants me to do it.
Who knows what kind of faults that Wolfman will find in it?
This isn't exactly my strong suit, but I suppose I have no choice.
Oh...
Are there any new clues shown on the video?
Are there any new clues in the video, guys? Oh my goodness, we'll find on the next episode.
Aww.
So, in the next episode, we will look at this video and see what's up. So thank you all so very much for watching, and if no one told you that they love you today, we do.
Have a great day, everybody.